I'm so thankful for churches who are wanting to address this in a healthy way. They need to be teaching about it. And so many churches are just living in fear, and they say, I don't want to, cause issues, or, but it's like, gosh, like being a Christ follower means surrender. We talk about hard issues, and, at times I've gone to churches and spoken about these issues, and people say, oh, this type of thing shouldn't be talked about in a church. And I say, well, it's in the Bible, so we should probably talk about it in church. And so, but you make a good point. We need more than one liners. We need deep teaching. We need to teach the gloriousness of what God created sexuality for. We need to talk about not just what we're against, but what we're for, which is the
Mm,
beauty of the
amen.
gospel when He redeems and restores His people. We need to
Amen.
talk about these issues from the pulpit in a way that assumes and teaches that God is still in the business of redeeming and restoring His people, and He can still do that in the lives of people. I think I talked to a lot of Christians who, in their head, they would say, oh yeah, I still think theologically God can change the homosexual's heart. They're not actually believing that God wants to do that in the lives of their kids, their nephews, their neighbors, their church members. And so as a church, we need to talk about these issues in a way that assumes God is still redeeming and restoring His people. We need to talk about it in a way that assumes that it's not an issue just in the world out there, but that it's in here in our church.